Howdy, Frostfighter here. Welcome back to Path of Exile 2, and we're checking what happened to Frost for frozen mandibles. Okay, so they're still doing that. Apparently there was an update that changed them. Okay, why does it say Spirit Reservation 24.9% when it's not? Obviously, apparently they got replaced with the Netherland, which is the smaller version, but they didn't, technically. So, like, they weren't meant to, but they still have on their numbers say that they do, so it's overlapping things going on. I'm not sure, again, what's happening with stats. Seems fine. Let's have a look at damage. So the other things I'm hearing a lot of rumors. So let's jump into a map and have a look. So the other thing that changed was that Fleshpeircer and Blood Gulp got clapped basically. So they're no longer as fast. Let me sprint though. They're still pretty quick though. But yeah, we lose Haste Aura. My one, I got one with the double aura, so I still have Fizz Aura on this one. So let's have a little look. I've got a few gems, so we can have a little look. It says Nettle Ant on this one, even though, so this one wasn't equipped. Okay, but when you equip it, it's still a normal ant, I'm guessing. So it says Nettle Ant. So it's just Plague Harvester. I got a second one with Fire Res, always poisons, Voltaic Rag. Got the Mana Siphon one. This is Plague Harvester with the Energy Shield Aura one. So yeah, we lose buffs. But let's jump into a map and then see if it actually does anything. Or we have to go back to Stoneclad Gorilla. It's still doing its stupid ice thing. I wish it wasn't doing that. I kind of hope that they turn that off at least. Oh, I don't even have a freaking map. Give me a second. Yeah, so there was a lot of ire, a lot of unhappiness, and I totally agree that it just felt like shit. It just felt like shit that we get this massive nerf to something that shouldn't have been in the game in the first place. So it was their own mistake. I mean, we shouldn't be able to tame or spectre rare mods. I mean, tame obviously, but for like, as in quest mobs. But that said, this. Let's have a look. So now, I want to say one thing. Before you get a misconstrued notion of what's happening with this frozen mandible, this is my frozen mandible. That's called a Netherland now. It's a frozen mandible. Mine has hasted on, so. Yeah, take that with a grain of salt, and I have Mana Siphon and DD and Periodic Lightning Explosions. So we're just going to have a look. I'm not going to attack, I'm just going to stand here and we're going to have a little look. Obviously we lost Haste Aura. And this is only a tier 2 map, so it's not like a great thing. It's not the best demonstration, but I think it'll do for now. So we're still cracking in. I mean, I've got Haste Aura. I do have fast attack speed on, so we do have rapid attacks 2. And I've got heft on there, so it's not really crazy or anything. But I've heard aggro range is not great. Cold res, Voltaic Rag, damage taken from minions first. Oh, I'm staggered. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, I will, for additional context, my build is very, very, very undercooked. So, like, it's only early in maps, and I haven't got a decent staff, I haven't got a decent 2+ minion helmet, I haven't got skill plus on an amulet. My shield is just average, my deflection is okay, and evasion is, like, you'd say is okay, but my armor could be, like, way better. So, this is a pretty mediocre character so far, but what matters is looking at damage, looking at the behavior of the ant. Okay, it's an extra Fizz Aura, extra fire damage. Can you stop staggering me? I'm trying to just stand there and block. I mean, we're pretty slow, but that's, you know, no Haste Aura, and again, the build is very undercooked. It's a pure companion build as well. It's not a minion build, it's a Gemling companion build. Normally, I'd be casting Elemental Weakness, and then Arc as well. And DD, because DD's crazy strong with Abyss. And some Arc, you know? Doing some stuff. But yeah, there's a little difference. Aggro range, though. So, see the enemy there? It would have attacked earlier. Is it a huge difference? It's still doing stuff. Mana Siphon always breaks, and like, it doesn't show properly. But yeah, Mina has attack speed and is hasted, so it's not losing a hell of a lot. And mine has DD for clear an Abyss. Let's see if we can find an Abyss, and then... Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff going on here. We're a Temporal Bubble. Expose nearby corpses, extra fire damage. It is a shame losing the double aura. That is a little bit of a shame. But again, inevitable. So all of these problems, when it comes to people complaining on the Reddit, which is totally reasonable, about the frozen mandibles and the changes that GGG have made, is because we couldn't tame anything or spectre anything in Act 4. It felt like we were already punched in the face, and then they went, oh, you found an exploit? Punch him again. And it's just like, mate. Today was very odd. You know, at first it's, oh, they're ruined, and then, oh, we fixed it, and then expect nerfs to them. And then it's like, just strange. And the fact that Ghazi has to be the primary point of contact to GGG, the representative of minion and Tame Beast builds, and that they, like, the communication has been, it's been awful. And it's just setting expectations and being like, you know what, Act 4 is coming out with 0.3, but we haven't got the Tame Beast and Spectres ready. Just, you know, that would have been nice. That they just said that, but they didn't. Oh, let me just add DD. Ah! But yeah, my build that is very weak feels like it's pretty much the same, except so the concern was that the frozen mandible doesn't go out in front, always poisons, and I'm still looking for like an actual better beast. I'll be real. Better for me is, I have a very different perspective on what's a good beast, I think, compared to what people are using frozen mandibles for. Like, as much as it's great to have it do melee damage, I'd say Conjure Lightning Storms is a better mod for a lot of things. It's a really good clear mod, really good boss, and I just think it's one of the best mods, and if it doesn't have that, then I don't rate it. But having said that, alright, we're just spell echoing DD. Nothing here, we haven't found a single form mod. But if you're looking for an alternative to the Plague Harvester, so if you want a better thing than Plague Harvester, which it doesn't have a huge amount of health. I mean, res is whatever. This one's got lightning res as a FX, it's whatever. Damage is whatever. Attack speed is whatever. It was only good for Haste Aura, Fleshpeircer, or is it? I mean, mine's got all damage, chills, stuns, extra physical damage aura. It's not terrible. It's quick. It jumps over enemies. But it is expensive, Spirit Reservation. I will concede that point. There is an alternative, and it's a Rabid Dog. Now, the Rabid Dog, getting a good Rabid Dog is entirely luck. But it's fast. It's really fast. I can show you how fast it is. Alright. But I don't want to go back into other characters and then be like, okay. No way, let's finish the map. Finish the map. Yeah, but Rabid Dog is an alternative. You used to be able to get it from Cruel, Act 1, Ogren Village, the field. It would spawn when you stand in the circle in the middle of the field. And you could farm it there, but you're better off just finding one normally in maps. It's not a big deal, but if you do find one, look for the Haste Aura. It'll be as fast or faster than the Plague Harvester was, Fleshpeircer. It's pretty damn quick, and it's pretty tough too. Like, if you have your setup properly, it's not going to die a lot. As the bigger ones are easier to target for enemy mobs, so stuff like your Crested Behemoth and that sort of stuff is going to get picked up a bit. Now, they still haven't finished audio bugs on PlayStation 5, so there is that. So we got Conjure Flame Walls, Crit Resistance, Shroud Walker. So Shroud Walker is your alternative as well. If you think that the Mandible is too slow now, if you think it hasn't got that, if you don't have Hasted on it, Shroud Walker is your alternative. It is annoying. It does have the big cloud. It can be disorientating, but it'll move faster. It teleports basically, and that'll cover for any issues you have with the aggression being less, which it's slightly less because it's hanging with me. It's not going just a bit too. But I don't think it's that big a deal. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling the difference because again I got a Hasted beautiful one with Mana Siphon and DD, and it's like, yeah, it's a pretty damn good one. But yeah, not to discount your feelings if you think it's trash now, but honestly, my build is so bad that I know that it can get so much better. So it's kind of like my damage can go up tremendously. And then I'll probably switch because I think the Infernal Legion on a big thing is much better. And so I do want to switch once we get Act 4 Companions, or try and get like an Elephant Tortoise or a Giant Starfish. Or the turtle. The turtle's the ideal for me. I want to get that one. Even though it's going to be slow, you get a Shroud Walker and it teleports, it should be okay. Or you just, you know, teleport it with switching. See, I'm only level 74. Baby. And this is that special map that doesn't drop any items. I haven't got any good beasts though, unfortunately. So what I'm using it for is basically kills of one mob, and then I DD everything to death. Playing your typical Necromancer, but with a Gentling Mercenary. Nice. Alright. Yeah, so I can see it's slightly less aggressive, but having said that, I don't think it's that. Yeah, I don't think it's dead. But I'm using it under Tame Beast. I'm not using it as a Spectre, so I do have a very different perspective. So I want to make that clear. I'm glad that it's no longer a Netherland. I'm glad. Sort of just this whirlwind of where it's going and where they want it to be. I would love them to turn off the periodic frost explosion, because even this periodic ice explosions don't activate. Periodic lightning explosions don't activate in town. So I don't know why it's like that. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, so I want to show you the Rabid Dog just quickly. Yeah, so honestly, seems fine. I think it's fine. Let's go to my level 92 from point 2. So this character has been through a lot. But that said, you know, disagree or whatever. If you think it's completely gutted and can't be used, I understand. But mine was hasted. You can catch it. I mean, the fact that it's the whole point. The reason why it's such a good beast is because there's a waypoint, so you can actually farm the damn thing. That's why it's good. It's not That's where strength is. Now look at this damn thing. So now I want you to focus on the dogs. Let me turn off the okay, where are you? So we have Stoneclad Gorilla, which I think is fantastic. And let's look at the... Like, I got 63k health. So this thing's actually, like, really good. And this is a character that has all its stuff. It has the +4, 50% life, 88% increased damage, allies and presence. It has the +2. It has the +3. Now, what do they change that I've lost 2 skill points? This is the character that has... where is it? It has the Prism of Belief. So it has the +3. Oh, they changed these. So I gotta respec into them. So I gotta get Elemental Res. And then they added more damage nodes. And they changed this one. They added this one. And that's it. So okay, we got 2 back. They changed this one as well. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about bringing skills in that. But the point is, Stoneclad Gorilla is still perfectly valid as an Infernal Legion, as like an alternate version. So you have, instead of your Crested Behemoth, which you can get up to like 100k health, you have a more mobile creature that can do more damage. It's just nicer. So here is what you're looking for though. Rabid Dog. So this Rabid Dog has Conjure, Lightning Storm, Siphon Mana, Hasted, and all damage shocks. It's basically the god dog. God roll dog. Can I turn off you, Gorilla? Because you are really annoying. Stop it. So, the Rabid Dog. It's doing that. So this thing is very, very fast. Like really, really, really fast. And it's your alternate. This is the alternate to the Plague Harvester. So you want to find a Rabid Dog with Haste Aura. That's what you're looking for. And it's quick, faster than you, even when you're sprinting. And it'll stay alive. I mean, it doesn't have a huge amount of health, but as long as your build is somewhat useful, then you'll be fine. My one's got 20k, I've got a huge amount of health buffs. Anything else I want to mention about it that's interesting? I gotta get the res back. This one's got, I mean, look, I got freaking 10k damage. So it's whatever. It's good. Just look for a Rabid Dog with Haste Aura and you'll have something better. Maybe not better than the Fleshpeircer, but it's still pretty good. That's what you want to look for. The key is that the Rabid Dog is 32% Spirit Reservation. So it's much less than the Fleshpeircer was. If you have it as a Tame Beast. So you have the Aura. So this is like perfect alternative. No, it's not easy to farm. You'll have to look out, keep an eye out for a Rabid Dog. And the other dogs I'll show you are very slow. So let's just jump back. Yeah, so look for Rabid Dog as an alternative to Fleshpeircer. Let's go back here. I want to show you there's a couple other dogs you can get. You can get the Prowling Chimera, which is very slow. It's honestly not one of the better ones. Let's turn off the... Okay, so Plague Harvester. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe I'll turn off Frozen Mandibles. Just shush. Okay. So, one of the other ones that you can try, we've got the Boar is the classic because you can farm it. So, if you're desperate to have a beast and you think that the Frozen Mandibles are completely useless, which I don't agree, but alternatively you can get a Die-Tusk Boar. What you're looking for on a Die-Tusk Boar, I think with a beast you want DD, Conjure Lightning Storms, and then you go maybe extra energy shield and hasted. Hasted you probably definitely need on the boar. You can look for just a haste aura on the boar, that's fine. But it is annoying in its pattern. It will charge away from you. So it's not particularly good sticking with you or being super aggressive out in front. It's kind of annoying its behavior. But at the same time you can get over it. The alternate here is we have Prowling Chimera, which is very slow. I'll show you that one. It's not fast. Like, it's not bad. This one is a special one. So this is not your typical Prowling Chimera. This is enraged with extra fizz damage aura. So it has a little more going for it, but at the same time, in an actual map, it's going to go slow. It's like, it's an illusion here. You think it's super fast, it's not. It's not. It's kind of just weird. Okay. These visual demonstrations are not exactly working. That's fine. Alright, so what else? I did want to mention any ranged units obviously going to be slow. It's going to be doing ranged shit. Quadrille is pretty good. A Shroud Walker one will teleport. This one's not a full mod, so it's not really that great. Elemental Resora is always good. There's this one here, the Hungry Wolf. So the Hungry Wolf is pretty slow. It's going to make a liar of me, isn't it? Yeah, no, it actually is very slow. See, look. Look at it. So Rabid Dog is the way. Out of all the dog family, you want a Rabid Dog. Hungry Wolf, I thought would be better. It is what it is. But this one's got, you know, fizz damage aura. Okay. Was there anything else worth mentioning? Tendril Prowler. This one's funny. I want to show you this one, just because it's funny. So this is the other dog. I mean, kind of Chimera type. What I'll do is I'll chuck Hawking on. So you can see it. Look at that, it's got these giant red boils on it. Isn't that weird? But yeah, it's pretty slow. A lot of them just aren't particularly useful if you want to have an aura bot, except for Rabid Dog, which is just, you're just going to have to get very lucky. I'll be honest, it's just luck. The boar, it is what it is, it has its limits. I think your still best bet is to stick with the Frozen Mandible, and it's purely because you can farm the damn thing. Because that is the biggest limitation on companions, is that sometimes it is not easy. It is not easy to get the damn thing. But here you can go to town, run over to the Ashen Forest, run over the damn thing and farm it. Alternatively, you could still get a decent Fleshpeircer. You can still get a decent Fleshpeircer. Or Blood Gold. I mean, you can get them. They can't roll Haste Aura, either of them, because they're too fast. But you can still get Fizz Aura, or Elemental Aura, or Shield Aura. Energy Shield Aura gets you like, I think it's like 270 shield, which is pretty good. I mean, for a little critter. So, yeah, I think they're still valid as a Tame Beast. Spectre, that's where I'm like, But the Mandible's fine. I would summon again, but it's just annoying me. But yeah, tell me what you think. Do you think... I don't think it's over. I think because I'm at the end of the updates of them going from one to the other. Oh gosh, I'm going to fall, aren't I? Is it just a bit up to the left? Here it is, here. Okay, both of those are take damage before minions. Stun resistant, okay. I still think it's worthwhile to try and farm a decent beast. These ones, compared to the Rabid Dog, are not as good, but I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, you grab... Maybe if you just get Temporal Bubble, maybe you just give up on speed. Maybe not. It's up to you. But I was expecting much worse from the Frozen Mandible, so I'm like, So we got Shroud Walker, all damage shocks, Chaos Res. We've got extra cold damage, so it's sometimes hard to select the second one. Fleshpeircer. It's fine, I know what it is. Like, Shroud Walker is really good if you just need it to be fast. But if you can get Shroud Walker with an aura on it, but then it becomes annoying to manage because it will teleport, it does add a lot to its aggression. We have Trail of Fire, Elemental Resora, Empowering Volatile Plants, Elemental Resora, and Trail of Fire. That's pretty good, honestly, from that Fleshpeircer. So you get Elemental Res, which is like, I think 30 of each. Empowering Volatile Plants is not bad. So that's not a bad one. But yeah, okay, that'll do for the video. Alright, you can, the main thing about them, the best thing about them is that you can target farm. So let's catch this one. I mean, I've only got my boy here. Alright, let's see if we're even strong enough to do it. Oh, I have to turn, I turn him on. I turn him on. Where are you? Where are you at? Okay, I turned it on. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so let's see if we can win this fight. So we're trying to catch the elemental res one. So we just gotta watch out because he's okay. We get rid of one. So can we catch it is the question. The answer is yes. You can still catch it. Oh yeah. Okay, so we still have ways and means. Okay, so we turn that on. We chuck on hulking. And then we have 3 spirit, and we chuck up minion mastery, the absolute basics of anything. And we have a giant dude, he's got elemental res, and I want to see how quick he is. I mean, my hasted dude is bloody fast. And we've got our volatile plants. Honestly, this is a really good one. I mean, it's only 3 socket though, so you could definitely argue. But like, let's look at volatile plants damage just so I can show you as an example. Can you like blow up or something? Yeah, I think Tame Beast will be fine. And we'll be much better once we get the ability to tame the Act 4 stuff. It's not over. It's not doom and gloom. Mandibles still pretty good. As long as you catch a hasted one. Naturally. I mean, you already would have farmed the best one. If you haven't, you haven't. But, I love that. The res is so good. Alright, I just want to check the res. Okay, so everything's max except chaos. So if you get a chaos resistant one, you could get that up pretty good. Yeah, so you can still catch. The point is, these... It's just easier to farm these damn things. Even though they're both too expensive, I'll be real. As a combo, you do want like a 45 or a 54 and like a 30. So that's where I think Crested Behemoth with a Rabid Dog that has Haste Aura is probably better. But it's not bad. It's still doing stupid cold explosion. I wish they turned that off, but as always. Alright then, it's been Price to 10. Consoling you. It's fine. It's fine. It's not over. It's not dead. It's okay. We lost Haste Aura. We'll find it again. No doubt. Once we get the elephant tortoise and all those cool shit, we'll be fine. We'll get turtles, which will be huge. We'll have so many alternatives to freaking Crested Behemoth that actually walk quickly or are even slower. Like giant starfish. We will be fine. We're all good. You know? We're all good. I leveled up. See? I mean, I get more damage. What am I doing? I'm doing this. So now I'm going to get Beast Cull. Is that any good? I don't know. I mean, surely it is. But I just need damage. But like, Cull. I mean, Culling Strike Threshold is... What does that... the threshold mean? Yeah, but does that mean I get Culling Strike? I don't understand. Against beasts while your companion is in your presence. Damage. Yeah. Also, if your presence is big, like mine, mine's like freaking massive. Alright. Alright. It's all good. We're all good. We're all good. It's been Frosty Fire 10. I don't know why I make the video so long. I can't help it. But yeah, there's a lot of angst in the community and all that sort of stuff. Obviously Spectres, Totally different perspective, but Beast for Tame Beast people, we're all good. We're all good. We're happy. We're alive. We got good stuff. We're gonna get better stuff. We're not gonna be forgotten. But as a PlayStation 5 player, I must say, audio issues on PlayStation 5 are way worse. One of the biggest issues in the entire game, and they're being like, yeah, they're really bad. It showed up before, but and then disappeared. Maybe it's better. We'll see. We'll see. All right then. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a Path of Exile 2 update. Frozen Mandibles. They're fine. If you have issues, get a Hasted one. Mana Siphon's great. So the mods you want, definitely Conjure Lightning Storms, because then with Conjure Lightning Storms, you don't have to worry about the damn thing being aggressive, because Conjure Lightning Storms will hit things on the screen, any part of your screen, at any time, totally independent of the beast. So just farm a perfect god roll. Conjure Lightning Storms, Hasted, Mana Siphon, and then you could argue extra energy shield for defense, which will give it like 2,000 energy shields. It's kind of stupid how much they get. The beast, oh, it's just stupid. But yeah, we're all good. We're alive. We're happy. We're all good. It's all right. It's all good. All right. This has been Frozen. Catch you next time. Bye bye.